My wife accidentally texted me her love message to another man, and her entire web of lies collapsed overnight. Imagine getting a late-night text from your wife, saying she misses someone and can't forget last night. Except that message wasn't meant for you. In a single moment, your world freezes, your marriage, your trust, your sense of reality shatters with one notification. What follows is a storm of lies, desperate excuses, family chaos, and a truth so brutal it takes your breath away. This isn't just a story about infidelity. It's about a good man who discovers the courage to walk through the fire and rebuild himself from the ashes. The text that wasn't meant for me. I'm Evan, 34. My wife is Haley, 32. We've been together 9 years, married for 6. No kids, nice little townhouse, a golden doodle named Milo. Basic. We made it millennial starter pack. If you'd asked me a month ago to describe my marriage, I would have said, not perfect, but solid. Comfortable. Safe. The plot twist? I only found out how wrong I was because of one stupid text. Last Friday night, Haley said she was going to her sister's place for a girls' sleepover. This wasn't unusual. Her family is close in that loud, slightly chaotic way. Her sister, Jenna, just had a baby, so Haley going over there to help with night feedings sounded totally normal. She kissed me goodbye, tossed an overnight bag in her car, and said, "Don't wait up. I'll probably pass out on the couch." I told her I loved her. She smiled, said it back, and drove off. The night was uneventful. I played some games, walked Milo, scrolled Reddit, went to bed around midnight. At 1:13 a.m., my phone buzzed on the nightstand. Half asleep, I reached over and checked it. New message from Haley. I miss you already, and I can't stop thinking about last night. You ruined me in the best way. I blinked. Read it again. I actually smiled for a second, thinking, wow, okay, she's really into me tonight. I started to type back something flirty. Then my brain woke up. Last night, nothing happened. We'd both been exhausted. She fell asleep halfway through an episode of a show. We hadn't been intimate in almost 3 weeks. My fingers stopped typing. I stared at the screen so long the phone dimmed. Then lit up again with another message. You have no idea what you do to me. I can still feel you. There's cute married flirting. And then there's this. My stomach dropped in that slow, sinking way, like an elevator going down too fast. I checked the top of the screen. It was definitely my number. And then, 3 dots appeared like she was still typing, then vanished. I waited. Nothing. And right then, one horrifying thought hit me. This message wasn't meant for me. When that message sank in, really sank in, I felt my whole body go cold. Milo must have sensed something because he lifted his head from the foot of the bed and whimpered softly. I didn't respond, didn't call, didn't text back. I just sat there staring at the screen, my heart pounding so hard I could hear it in my ears. I wasn't stupid. I knew exactly what was happening. But denial is a powerful thing, and I still told myself. Maybe she sent it as a joke. Maybe she meant it for me and typed the wrong context. Maybe she's sleep texting. God, the lies we tell ourselves to avoid the truth. I checked her location, not something I normally do. She was at her sister's house. Pin dropped right on Jenna's place. So that confused me even more. Was the guy there? Was she meeting someone nearby? Was something wrong with the GPS? I kept staring, as if the screen would suddenly explain itself. At 1:27 a.m., another message came. I wish you could hold me again. That one broke me, because those were the exact words she used to say to me back when we first started dating. It was like hearing a ghost of our early relationship, but directed at someone else. I didn't sleep. I just lay there, wide awake, staring at the ceiling until dawn. At 7:42 a.m., she texted again, this time the way a spouse normally would. Morning. Jenna kept me up all night lol. I'll head home after breakfast 2 hearts. The whiplash made me nauseous. I typed, can you come home soon? I miss you. She replied, look at you being sweet. I'll be there in a bit. Sweet. Yeah. Sweet like a man who just read messages meant for her lover. She walked through the door around 8:30 a.m., smiling, carrying a container of muffins, wearing the same clothes from the night before. Hair messy, eyes tired, but too happy, weirdly happy. She kissed my cheek. I almost flinched. Morning, she chirped, heading into the kitchen like nothing was wrong. Want muffins? Jenna made way too many. I watched her move around the kitchen. No guilt, no hesitation, just normal, which made me feel insane. Finally, I couldn't take it anymore. Haley, I said. She hummed, opening the fridge. Who did you mean to text last night? She froze, hand hovering over a carton of orange juice. Slowly, she turned around. What? She asked, smile fading a little. I held up my phone. Her eyes locked on the screen. Then she blinked, fast. Once, twice, like she was trying to reset her whole personality. Oh, she said weakly. That, I repeated quietly. Yeah, that. Silence. Then she laughed. Actually laughed. Oh my gosh, Evan, she said, waving a hand dismissively. It was meant for Jenna. She was complaining about how her husband never compliments her anymore. I was hyping her up. You know how girls talk. Lie number 1. I didn't say anything. She smiled wider, too wide. Seriously, babe. Don't be weird. It was girl talk. Lie number 2. I still didn't speak. She stepped closer, the smile wobbling now. Evan, she said slowly. You're not jealous, are you? Lie number 3, deflection. I showed her the second message. Her face fell completely. The panic hit her eyes instantly. Oh my gosh, she whispered. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. I meant to delete that. I didn't mean to send it. Evan, please listen. She grabbed my arm. Haley, I said softly. Who was that meant for? Her eyes darted everywhere. Floor, counter, ceiling, anywhere except my face. Evan, I can explain. Lie number 4. I waited. She inhaled sharply, panic creeping into her voice. It was a joke. Lie number 5. A joke? I asked. Yes, she said quickly. A joke between friends. Friends. I repeated. Co-workers, she corrected instantly. But not like that. Not like that. It was harmless flirting. I swear. Everybody does it. Lie number 6, 7, 8. My chest felt like stone. Finally, her voice cracked. Evan, please, don't look at me like that. I stared at her. Because I could see it now. Clear as day. The guilt, the shame, the fear, the scrambling. She wasn't shocked I confronted her. She was shocked because she'd been caught. And she knew it. She sank to her knees right there on the kitchen rug, just collapsed, and grabbed my hands with both of hers. Please, she begged. Please let me explain. Please don't assume the worst. Please just give me a chance to fix this. Her voice was trembling. Mine was calm. Who is he, Haley? This time, she didn't answer right away. Just stared at me with tears shaking on her eyelashes. And I already knew. Everything I thought I knew about my marriage was about to fall apart. Haley stayed on her knees, gripping my hands so tightly her fingers trembled. She looked like a person trying to hold the world together with sheer panic. But I didn't speak, didn't comfort her, didn't move. I just waited. And that, my silence, broke her faster than yelling ever could. Evan, she whispered, please don't make this worse than it is. Who is he? I repeated calmly. Her mouth opened, closed, opened again. I don't know what you're talking about. Lie number 9. I pulled my hands free. She let out a small gasp like she'd been physically hurt. Haley, I said, you sent me intimate messages that weren't meant for me. Someone touched you last night. Someone held you. Someone ruined you in the best way. So who is he? She swallowed hard, eyes darting everywhere except toward me. I swear it's not what you think. It's complicated. Lie number 10. How complicated? I asked. She hesitated. Then the first real crack appeared. Her lip quivered. She looked down. Her voice dropped to a whisper. It was just talking. Lie number 11. Haley. She squeezed her eyes shut. It wasn't physical. Lie number 12. My phone buzzed. Both of us jumped. I turned it over. New message. From her sister, Jenna. Hey, did Haley leave her sweater here? She only stayed 10 minutes last night. Haley's face went white. She stared at the message like it was a death sentence. Then her whole body began shaking. No. No, 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 no. Jenna. What are you? Oh my gosh. Evan, listen. I can explain. She's wrong. I was there, I was. Lie number 13. 14. 15. She was losing count. Haley, I said softly. Your sister just told me you didn't stay there. Her hands flew to her face. She started breathing too fast. Evan, please, she begged, voice cracking. Don't jump to conclusions. I wasn't cheating. I needed air. I needed a break. I stayed at a hotel because Jenna's baby was fussy. That's all. Lie number 16. I stared at her. She stared at the floor. Finally, after a full minute of silence, she whispered, He's no one important. My chest tightened. His name? I asked. She didn't move. Haley. She took a shaky breath. Then, it's Mason. I blinked. Mason. My best friend. The one who helped me move into the townhouse. The one who came to our wedding. The one who high-fived me when I proposed. I felt the floor tilt beneath me. She noticed my silence and scrambled forward, grabbing my leg again. No. Evan, no. Please don't make that face. It's not what you think. He listens to me. He knows how stressed I've been. It wasn't serious. I swear. Haley, I said quietly, did you sleep with him last night? She froze like ice suddenly formed around her. I don't remember everything, she stammered. Lie number 17. My voice sharpened. Did you sleep with him? Her mouth trembled. Her eyes filled. And then she said it, barely audible. Yes. My vision blurred. For a moment, I couldn't hear anything except my own pulse pounding. She broke. Completely. Collapsed on the floor again, sobbing so hard the sound echoed. I'm sorry, Evan. I'm so sorry. I didn't plan it. I didn't mean to. I don't know why I do these things. I love you. I swear I love you. Please don't leave me. Please. I'll do anything. I'll block him. I'll quit my job, please. I didn't move. She kept talking, rambling, unraveling. He said you wouldn't understand me. He said you'd never leave. He said you were too nice to walk away. Evan, please don't prove him right. Evan, please. Evan, please. She grabbed at my leg again. Something inside me shattered. Not my heart. That had been breaking silently for hours. It was my illusion. The illusion that she'd never hurt me this deeply. The illusion that she respected me. The illusion that our marriage was safe. And the worst part? She'd done it with someone I trusted. Someone I let into my home. Someone who looked me in the eyes and called me brother. My voice shook, but stayed calm. How long? I asked. She cried harder. How long, Haley? 6 months. I closed my eyes. She let out a small, choked sob. I'm sorry, she whispered. I'm so sorry. I never meant to hurt you. But she did. And the damage ran so deep it felt like something inside me had been carved out and filled with ice. Haley crawled closer, grabbing my hands again. Evan, she whispered, I need you. Please don't give up on me. But she didn't understand something. I wasn't the one giving up. She had already given up on us a long time ago. And I was finally seeing the truth she'd been hiding behind lies, tears, and desperation. The truth no one ever wants to face. Sometimes the person you love most is the one who destroys you the deepest. And this was only the beginning. Haley stayed on the floor, sobbing into the carpet like the world was ending. I didn't touch her. I didn't comfort her. I didn't say a word. And the silence, the same silence she used to fill with lies, finally forced her to speak the truth. Mostly. Evan, she choked out. I swear it wasn't supposed to happen. Mason and it just got out of control. I didn't think you'd ever find out. That was it. That was the part that cut deeper than the cheating. Not the betrayal. Not the intimacy with someone I trusted. Not the message meant for someone else. It was her certainty that I would never know. Her faith in the lie. Her belief that I would stay quiet, loyal, obedient, and blind. Why him? I asked, my voice flat. She looked up with red, swollen eyes. I don't know, she cried. He was there. He listened. He understood when I was stressed. You were always so busy or tired. He made me feel wanted. Wanted. The word burned. So I didn't make you feel wanted? I asked. No, she scrambled. You did. You always have. You're the best man I've ever known. That's why this is so horrible. I'm broken, Evan. I'm messed up. But you can fix me. You always fix me. I stared at her. I'm not your project, I said quietly. I'm your husband. She collapsed again. I know. And I ruined everything. But I can fix this. I swear I can fix this. Please just give me a chance. She was rambling, out of breath, shaking. Then her phone buzzed. Both of us froze. The preview flashed on the screen. Mason, did he find out? Just tell him it was emotional, not physical. Haley lunged for the phone, but I snatched it first. She screamed, No, Evan, please don't read. But it was too late. I opened the thread, and there it was. Dates, hotel names, screenshots, his shirtless selfie, her messages, their plans, their inside jokes, their arguments, their reconciliations, their I miss you. There, I need you. There, he'll never know. There, I wish you were here last night. There, don't tell him about us yet. It wasn't a fling. It wasn't a moment. It wasn't an accident. It was a relationship. My heart didn't drop. It just went quiet. Haley saw the look on my face and panicked. She crawled forward again, grabbed my leg so hard her nails dug into my skin. Evan, please, please, stop reading. Please, he's lying. He exaggerates. He makes things sound worse. Please don't believe everything. Please don't leave me. Please. She was in full meltdown, crying so hard she was hiccuping, shaking, gasping. Her hair was a mess. Her voice was raw. Her hands were trembling uncontrollably. If you leave me, she said through tears, I have nothing. Nothing. My family will be ashamed. My friends will hate me. I'll be alone. Evan, please, don't let this end. I'll change. I swear. I'll be the wife you deserve. I'll never lie again. I'll never go near him again. I'll quit my job. Please don't give up on me, please. Her hysteria didn't move me. It didn't soften me. It didn't undo the images burned into my memory. Because for every apology, I saw another screenshot of her choosing him over me. For every tear, I remembered her telling him I was too nice to suspect anything. For every desperate plea, I saw her text. He'll never leave. He needs me more than I need him. She was wrong. She didn't know me at all. Suddenly, the front door opened. We both turned. Her mother, Lynette, stepped inside. Mom jeans, floral blouse, judgment always locked and loaded. What on earth is going on? She demanded. Haley shot up from the floor like she'd seen a ghost. Mom, please, no, go home. Please. Lynette stormed forward. Why is my daughter crying? What did you do? I blinked. What did I do? Yes, she snapped. She called me hysterical. You must have provoked her. She's pregnant with emotions. She's not pregnant, I said. Her mother frowned. Haley froze. Well, she's emotional, Lynette corrected, flustered. And you know how sensitive she is. What did you accuse her of now? Haley grabbed her mother's sleeve. Mom, stop. Please, don't. Lynette folded her arms at me. You owe her loyalty. She's your wife. Haley made a guttural sound. Mom, please, stop talking. Her mother ignored her. She has always needed affection. She has always needed attention. She gets restless. She gets bored. Women in our family are passionate. You shouldn't punish her for her nature. I stared at her. Her nature? I repeated slowly. Lynette nodded, like she just said something wise. Yes, Haley's grandmother was the same. Her aunt too. They all had trouble staying committed. It's in their blood. They just need understanding husbands. Haley covered her face. Mom, please stop. You're making it worse. Worse? How is that even possible? Her mother went on. She told me you work too much. Don't give her enough excitement. A woman like Haley needs passion. She told me Mason made her feel alive. My jaw clenched. Haley screamed. What are you doing? Her mother looked confused. What? I'm helping. Haley dropped to her knees again, but this time not in guilt, in pure despair, because her entire family was exposing every secret she'd ever tried to hide. Lynette turned to me one last time. If you were more attentive, this wouldn't have happened. Haley screamed again. Stop saying things. Please. But it was too late. Her mother had handed me the final puzzle piece. This wasn't an accident. It wasn't a weakness. It wasn't a mistake. It was a pattern her family knew about, a pattern they expected me to tolerate, a pattern I was supposed to understand. Haley looked up at me, trembling, her mascara streaks shining like war paint. Evan, she whispered, please don't leave me. But I already knew. Leaving wasn't the hard part. It was staying that would have destroyed me. And tomorrow, everyone, including Mason, would learn exactly what betrayal feels like. When Haley's mother finally fell silent, the house felt eerily still, like all the oxygen had been sucked out by the truth. Haley was still on the floor, crying into her hands. Her mother stood in disbelief, clearly not understanding the gravity of what she'd revealed. Milo hid under the dining table, sensing the tension. And me? I stood there, calm in a way I didn't recognize. A clarity had settled over me, sharp, cold, unmistakable. Haley whispered again, Evan, please don't go. Her voice was so small it barely sounded like her. I didn't answer. Instead, I walked past them, grabbed my jacket, and headed for the door. That broke her. No, Evan, please, please don't walk out. Please, I'm begging you. Her footsteps slapped against the floor as she crawled toward me again. She grabbed the back of my leg, sobbing, shaking. I'll do anything. Therapy, quitting my job, blocking Mason, blocking my friends, moving to another state. I'll do everything you want. Just please don't leave me. Please don't give up on me. I swear I can be better. I swear, Evan, please. Her words didn't soften me anymore. They didn't even hurt. They just sounded like the end. I turned around and met her eyes, broken, swollen, pleading. Haley, I said quietly, the only thing you were ever loyal to was your own impulses. She cried harder. I gently removed her hands. She screamed like I'd ripped something out of her chest. The next morning, the revenge begins. I didn't plan revenge. It fell into my lap like fate had been waiting for this moment. At 8:22 a.m., my phone buzzed. A message from Mason's wife, Emily. I stared at the name. Emily and I weren't close, but we'd hung out as couples. Double dates, dinners, cookouts. She was kind, quiet, always watching Mason closely, almost suspiciously. Her message, Evan, I think we need to talk. It's about Haley and Mason. My stomach tightened. I responded, yeah, we should talk. 10 minutes later, we met at a cafe a few blocks away. She looked awful. Puffy eyes, messy bun, no makeup, holding a crumpled tissue. The moment she sat down, she whispered, Evan, I'm so sorry. She slid her phone across the table. I looked at the screen. A folder. Haley and Mason, saved proof. I opened it. Hundreds of screenshots. Haley writing, I wish you were here instead of him. He never makes me feel anything anymore. I love waking up next to you. I'll leave him eventually, I swear. Mason writing, he's too soft to suspect anything. Let him be the boring husband. You're too passionate for someone like him. I love that you sneak out for me. My hands went numb. Emily whispered, I suspected something for months. He's been distant, cold, different. I checked his phone last night, and I saw everything. She wiped a tear. I'm so sorry you had to see it like this. I swallowed. I appreciate you showing me. Then she said something that hit deeper than she intended. You don't deserve this. You're a good man. Haley didn't cheat because you weren't enough. She cheated because she never knew how to love properly. For the first time, I believed it, revealing the truth to everyone. I didn't want revenge. I didn't want drama. I wanted truth. And truth spreads fast. Emily confronted Mason that evening. He denied everything until she showed him the proof. He cracked, screamed, panicked. Neighbors heard. Police were called. Emily packed a suitcase and left. Meanwhile, Haley called me 35 times. I didn't answer. Her mother texted, stop punishing her. She made a mistake. Her father texted, I'm sorry. She needs help. You don't deserve this. Her sister sent, I had no idea. Please talk to her. I ignored all of it. Because this wasn't my burden anymore. The breakdown, the last time we spoke. 2 days later, Haley showed up at my new apartment. Milo barked sharply. He sensed my stress. She looked wrecked. Eyes swollen, hair undone, wearing a hoodie that swallowed her frame. Evan, she whispered, please. Please don't do this. I'm losing everything. My family is furious. My friends won't speak to me. Emily hates me. Mason blocked me. I feel like I'm falling apart. She reached for me. I stepped back. That destroyed her. She sank to the floor, again, crying into her hands. I know I hurt you, she sobbed. I know I lied. I know I ruined everything. I know I'm messed up. I know I don't deserve forgiveness. But I can't live without you, Evan. I can't. You're the only good thing I ever had. Please don't leave me alone in this. Her words were sincere, raw, broken. But broken isn't the same as changed. I knelt down, looked her in the eyes, and said, you didn't break me, Haley. You freed me. Her crying turned into shaking. She tried to grab me again, but I moved away. And then I said the words I had been avoiding. I'm filing for divorce. She froze. Her face crumpled into this expression of pure grief. Evan, no, please don't do this, please. But it was done. There was no going back. The resolution, my new life. The divorce finalized smoothly. She didn't fight. Couldn't fight. Her family was embarrassed. Mason's marriage ended. His job suffered. Haley's friendships died. Her reputation shattered. But me? I healed. I started hiking. Picked up photography. Traveled solo. Bought myself a better apartment. Spent time with people who valued me. Went on a few casual dates, nothing serious yet. And one day, while editing photos at the park, I realized something. I didn't miss her. Not even a little. I missed the idea of her. The person I thought she was. But not the real woman. The real woman lied. Cheated. Manipulated. Played with my trust. Used my kindness against me. Losing her wasn't a tragedy. It was the start of my life. The message for anyone reading this. If someone betrays you, it doesn't mean you weren't enough. It means they weren't. If someone lies to you, it doesn't mean you're weak. It means your heart was open to the wrong person. And if someone cheats, it doesn't mean you failed. It means they did. You're allowed to love again, to heal, to trust again, to rebuild. If I can walk through fire and come out whole, so can you. I have many other stories. Go to my channel, subscribe so you don't lose us. Give me a thumbs up